So the Brownhelm Historical Association is starting a restoration effort for our local cemeteries. We have 3 of them. This one here is the Brownhelm Cemetery. There's one out on Liberty Avenue, or Route 6, called Browns Lake Road Cemetery, and then there's another just west of here on the other side of Mill Hollow called Rugby Cemetery. And these cemeteries do date back to the early 19th century. We have founders of the Brownhelm Township who are buried here and the early settlers. Many of these stones have been neglected for at least a century. The families are responsible for caring for the markers, not the cemetery stewards. So if a family dies out or moves away, no one is here to care for the markers. And we really do want to restore them, preserve them. As you can see, there are many in terrible shape. They're sinking into the ground, they're broken in half, they're very, very stained from the weather, and there are things we can do to mitigate that damage. So we are raising funds to start the restoration process, which will be very long and expensive, but we have already started a GoFundMe for the project, and then when we do our annual cemetery walk, we started just asking for donations to help us preserve the cemetery. So we've raised about $2,500 so far, which is a fantastic starter amount, and we're going to be holding an actual workshop here in June, a 2-day workshop by Mark Morton of the Gravestone Guardians of Ohio. He's going to come out and actually show us how to repair some of these stones and restore them to their former glory. I mean, this is just a mess, and they're actually in a pretty good sitting like this, and then seated in this cement, but they still got damaged and broken, and nobody has bothered to fix them at all. So this is the grave of Cyrus and Lucy Whittlesey. Cyrus was a local farmer who lived here in Brownhelm. He actually went off to the Civil War in 1861 and had a 3-year enlistment. He stayed the whole time and was actually not wounded, and came back to continue farming with his wife. Lucy was one of the Bacons here in Brownhelm, and they were a really well-known local family.